and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say it.
I think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw.
If you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird.
Following last weekend's controversial majority draw between Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, Pacquiao's team has officially appealed to the WBC, contesting the judge's decision. Many, including Pacquiao himself, believe he deserved the win, noting the close scorecards: 2 judges at 114 to 114 and 1 at 115 to 113 for Barrios. Praised for an impressive performance after a 4-year hiatus, Pacquiao's camp is now calling for a review and potential rematch, asserting the outcome was unjust and deprived Pacquiao of a historic victory.
The fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
Man, I thought I won by close fight, but I thought I won.
You look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good, I feel happy, 2 months training, although short, but I want to train 3 months. I start late, sometimes.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, the last two rounds, 8 rounds.
But the rest of the fight, you looked great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next?
Oh, that's a story. Talk about good for me. I initiate again.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years be off, and then 2 months training.
Despite the contentious majority draw in his comeback bout against Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao remained unwavering, insisting he had done enough to win. He told reporters, "I thought I won the fight," emphasizing the closeness of the contest and Barrios' toughness. Supporting his stance, CompuStats showed Pacquiao landing 81 power punches to Barrios' 75, especially dominating key middle rounds. His trainer, Freddie Roach, even scored the fight as an 8-4 victory for Manny. Pacquiao was determined to seek a rematch, aiming to extend his legacy and inspire his fans.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really a favor to me, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
I feel I won. Me and my team feel, that we won, and we're very proud of what I showed, and I'm still just thankful to be holding my title.
I think although my performance is good tonight, but I'm not satisfied of my combination tonight. I should throw a lot of punches and more aggressive to knock him out. I thought that after the 12 rounds, I won the fight. My analysis, I won 8-4. That's my analysis for the fight. But the thing is, I'm surprised with the announcement draw. So I did my best in the ring. The fans it's so happy of my performance. But don't worry, Pac-Man is back, so I'm still here. Most of the fans they're expecting that they thought I won the fight, and although at age of 46, the Pac-Man is still there, still giving a good fight to the people, to the fans. That's why I'm so thankful to God because He gave me the strength and good.
MP Promotions CEO Sean Gibbons sharply criticized the judges' majority draw in Manny Pacquiao's fight with Mario Barrios, calling it a reflection of corruption within boxing. He argued that Pacquiao clearly outperformed Barrios, landing more power punches and controlling the middle rounds, yet was unfairly denied a win. Gibbons claimed the scoring appeared biased and hinted at hidden political influences, demanding an investigation and greater transparency. His comments have fueled broader debates about integrity and reform in the sport.
Gambling aspect, I don't know. I mean, how does Manny lose cleanly? If you have world-class judges, why can't they make a decision? Why can't you go one way or the other? You know what I'm saying? A draw seems very weird to me. I'm very proud of him because he spent 7 weeks preparing for this. The guy ran for an election for 3-4 months. Did not train at all. Did not fight for 4 years. The guy I watched put 7 weeks of training in. It's incredible to be robbed of the chance to make history. It's just sick. I hate the sport. I really hate boxing. This is the ugly side of it. The side I've done it for 37 years makes me just want to get out of it because it's so sad to me.
What are your thoughts on the rematch there? So they asked Barrios
Fuck
about
Mario Barrios. Who the fuck wants to see him? Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Fuck Mario Barrios. Not in a bad way. I like him. Well, fuck him. Manny Pacquiao beat Mario Barrios. Why should he? What does he need to fight again? You know, if Manny wants to continue fighting, there's fighters like Rolly Romero. There's fighters like Javante Davis. These guys out there. But I would never, well, I say never, it's not my decision, it's Manny. But when you do what you did and win a fight like that.
Veteran broadcaster Jim Gray voiced his strong opinion after the Pacquiao-Barrios draw, asserting that Manny had indeed won the fight. He called the decision a shame for boxing, arguing that Pacquiao's superior power, pressure, and ring generalship were overlooked by the judges. Gray's passionate critique echoed those of many analysts who believe the scoring was flawed, emphasizing the need for judging reform to restore credibility and trust in the sport.
Jim, did you think Pacquiao won that fight?
I thought Manny Pacquiao won. Yes, I did. I'm not a judge, but it's clear to me and clear to my eyes. And it's a shame. It's a shame for boxing. 2 judges, you know, can't decide who the winner is. Really? Mario's the champion. I guess you have to beat the champion, and I guess in their eyes they didn't clearly do that. But to me, it was an astounding, amazing, outstanding performance by a 46-year-old man. This is one of the all-time great.
Retired 2-time welterweight champion Shawn Porter expressed outrage over the majority draw, calling it a slap in the face to fans and a blow to sports justice. He pointed out that Barrios failed to take control and lacked consistency in his bodywork, making it unjust to award him rounds. Porter firmly believed Manny won convincingly, criticizing the judges' understanding of boxing's nuances. His reaction reflected widespread disappointment and frustration shared by fans and pundits alike.
Listen, we've seen Manny on the end of bad decisions before. Timothy Bradley, excuse me. Jeff Horn fight, you know, and shout out to Tim. I know how you feel about that. You know what I'm saying? All right. But this is what he's got to deal with. You can't go through a camp, do what you just did right there. We saw all the heart, everything that we've always seen from Manny. And then you get a draw. This is the result. Shout out to Mario. He made the fight difficult just from being a big guy who is a better boxer than I realized. Came to the ring with a true game plan to try to box and be patient, find openings and things of that nature. I don't think that Mario did enough to win. I don't think he did enough for a draw. I think that there was a lot more that he could have done. But the main thing is the style that he chose to box was actually a good style against Manny Pacquiao. They were saying that they were going to come right to the middle of the ring, and they did. But they came to the middle of the ring, and then they circled, they moved, they worked behind the jabs. Not enough jabs, not enough of everything tomorrow.
Wade Plemons of Wade Concept views the draw as a moral victory for Manny Pacquiao, especially given his 46 years and 3-year layoff. Plemons highlighted that Pacquiao outperformed expectations against a reigning champion, Barrios, who fought tentatively and lacked urgency. He criticized Barrios for not dominating an aging opponent and suggested that Barrios' performance, marked by hesitation and minimal offense, damaged his credibility. Plemons also questioned whether Barrios is the weakest current world champion, reflecting concerns about the division's strength.
So we are back on the Way Concept presented by The Ring Magazine. And folks, I just watched Manny Pacquiao, that's right, 8-division world champion and 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao, off a 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, off a loss before the 3-year layoff Manny Pacquiao, go to a majority draw with a world champion in a title fight in 2025. What the just happened? Breakdown. Let's go.
He is the star of the weight concept.
So like I said, Manny Pacquiao, 2025, fighting for a world championship is not something you expect me to hear. Number one, especially off the 3-year layoff, especially at 147, especially off a loss, and especially not going to a majority draw. This is a win for Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say it. Tonight he fought Mario Barrios on PBC, on Amazon Prime Video for the WBC World Championship. Mario Barrios, I like the guy. It has to be said. When you have 2 of your last title defenses ending in a split draw and a majority draw, you may be the worst title holder in boxing right now. I'm sorry. That's not comparing him to being a shitty boxer. It's just saying that as of right now, he might be the worst world champion in boxing. It may be one of the worst I've seen in a while. Also, kind of unrelated, this kind of looks bad for Tank Davis's record because that was supposed to be a stalwart win on Tank's career when he moved up to 140 and beat Barrios for the belt there. But now it's not looking so good because 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao just went to a majority draw, and you can argue that Manny Pacquiao should have won the fight.
In the fight, Pacquiao started strong, showcasing his signature speed and power in the early rounds. However, as the match wore on, he began to tire, allowing Barrios to increase his offensive efforts in the later rounds. Despite Pacquiao's impressive start, Barrios' late surge helped him secure a majority draw, one judge scoring 115 to 113 in Barrios' favor, and the other 2 at 114 to 114. Thus retaining his WBC welterweight title.